this is Sean Bowen, Executive Director of Barnabas Ministries and John1723.net. You know, before Jesus went to the cross, he prayed a prayer that's recorded in John chapter 17. He prayed that every Jesus follower, every disciple, at every location on earth and throughout all time would be perfectly one, perfectly united for a reason, so that the world would know that the Father sent the Son into the world. We're encouraged by the many stories of pastors who are coming together, bridging denominational differences and coming together in this kind of John 17:23 unity, where they share their stories and pray with one another and engage with Scripture together. These pastors are encouraging one another, inspiring one another to do kingdom ministry together. These stories inspire us, and in this edition of John 17:23 Connections for April 2021, we want to encourage you with a couple of stories. I encourage you to look at a story by Sandra West, who's one of our volunteers, but who has been working with pastors and inspired to work with pastors to gather them together. There's also a story by a pastor in Botswana in Africa who has a real desire to see unity break out between pastors in the southern horn of Africa. I encourage you to look at these stories, and hopefully you'll be as inspired by them as we are. If you have a story in your community or in your John 17:23 group or in your church that would bless others about how people can come together to advance God's kingdom, we sure love to hear about it. You can send us an email at office@john1723.net. Finally, I'd like to extend an invitation to you. This May 3rd, that's a Monday, starting at 9 o'clock, we'll be having a prayer and fasting time in the morning where you too can pray for John 17:23 unity across the world. There's a link here in the message. I hope you can join us. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for your support.
Thank you for listening to our video. If you would like to hear more from Barnabas, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the next video to hear another interview.